But you know what's going away is some more DC content from CW, because CW is changing their whole format. And the thing is, when they were bought up, the majority of their shares were bought up, and they were happened by what's called Nexstar, this company. They decided they were going to change the whole product. They didn't want to get away with all these scripted DC things. They wanted to stop doing that. They wanted to move more towards non-scripted, low-cost programming, even live TV events, reality shows, stuff like that. So they've been cutting all these scripted, situations, these scripted series. So 2 more that are going, because Stargirl's gone now. We talked about Flash is ending. Arrow left not too long ago again. Like, all these shows have been being canceled. 2 more going. First one I'll tell you I laugh at, because I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. Gotham Knights, everybody. We talked about Gotham Knights. Bruce Wayne dies, and these kids are trying to investigate how they killed Batman. That's the premise of Gotham Knights. Right. And I watched the trailer, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I actually watched the show. I watched the first episode. I'm like, this looks cheesy as shit. Canceled. Goodbye, everybody. See ya. Another one going away is going to be Superman and Lois. And this is one that I've been watching for 3 seasons. We're in the 3rd season right now. I think it's pretty good, except this season's gotten a little bit more downer, kind of. I mean, I get like, they're trying to be more like, it's like family based. So it's about Superman and Lois and their kids and their relationship more than him being Superman. But Lois has cancer this season. It's really sad in a lot of ways. Wow, oh yeah, they're dealing with Lois having cancer, and he's trying to get her to go to her chemo lessons, and she's like, or sessions.
Chemo lessons.
Chemotherapy, homie, not lessons. She's not learning to play the chemo like it's.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm like, going to her chemo sessions, and on top of that, like, he's like, why don't you go? And she's like, I have to go investigate this bad guy. And he's like, you have cancer, Lois. And she's like, I'm not going to die. Well, maybe I'll die. I'm going to write my death will out now. And then the kids are crying about how she's like leaving her last will and testament, like hidden in the bedroom, and they found it. Like, it's really depressing.
This is not what Superman is for.
Not at all,
is why we have Batman, for gritty, hard life. Everybody's got cancer. Like, Superman's, he's wearing the tights and flying around, which I guess doesn't really distinguish him from the other superheroes. But
not much.
This isn't his right mojo, or it doesn't feel that way to me anyway.
No, it doesn't. It seems so depressing and sad, and we're supposed to be a ray of light. I mean, the Zack Snyder one was already like depressing, but this is even more depressing, Like, he's dealing with real world shit.
What's your target audience for the CW Superman show?
That's a very good question.
It's not
like the last 2 seasons.
It's not people your age. I guarantee you that. That's not their target audience.
They're not talking about cancer. Most people, no, the last 2 seasons were like about his family, but like his one kid has powers, and that kid's learning how to like utilize them and learn and grow, and then the other one's jealous because he doesn't have powers, and so he has to cope with being like a normal human as opposed to a superhuman brother.
Oh, and one's the girl. The other one's the girl. They don't have a
daughter.
There's
no daughter. Just 2 boys. Yeah. I don't watch anything on
CW, to be perfectly honest.
They do have there is another girl that's involved, but it's like, it's like it's a whole thing. It's a multiverse thing. This girl came from a different universe. It's very complicated, but not related. But, I thought the first 2 seasons were good. You're dealing with family, but also like he was Superman a lot in this. And this season, he's like, I think I've seen him in the tights once in like 6 episodes. And I'm like, that's not Superman at this point. We just have.
You're not getting your fill of men in tights in the CW Superman? Is that what's happening?
I want my men in tights. My men in tights.
Shame on them.
Shame
on them.
They haven't officially made this announcement, but they're saying right now this is one of the ones that's going away. Gotham Knights is one for sure. It has not been performing well on CW. Again, it's like Bruce Wayne's adopted kid is blamed for killing him, and they think that he paid somebody to kill him while he is having a party at Wayne Manor. I don't know. It's a stretch for me. And Harvey Dent's the main character, which I thought was good.
You know what I have to say, Brian? Good riddance. Let's move on.